There's a gray ghost running through the night, echo the sadness and the pain. Gray ghost running through the night. The man is gone, but his spirit will remain.
Hi everyone, Tales from Dashcam back again. Been a long time since I posted any videos, so I thought I'd take this day in January where it's almost 70 degrees out and give you a quick rundown on my Jeep. As a matter of fact, I'm really considering taking the top down to make a run to the store, so let's take a look. Okay, this is my 2018 JLU Wrangler. If you've seen in previous videos, my other Jeep was totaled, so I've just started doing stuff on this one, and I'd like to kind of walk around and show you what I got. First thing I started with was doing some badging, decals and stuff. The custom stuff was done by a local guy called Inside Out. George is the name of the owner, and he did the Gray Ghost thing for me. You're probably going to say, what's in a name? Well, I was always an Outlaws fan, and they did Henry Paul did a song called Gray Ghost in tribute of the late Ronnie Van Zant. And also, if you look up Gray Ghost, it was also a Confederate soldier that they could never catch called the Gray Ghost. So I kind of thought it fit to the theme of the vehicle, as opposed to, you know, my previous one, which was called the Crave Man. And I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole again, so I went with this. So anyway, this is a 2018 Sahara, and I'll step back here because I got a new camera. And it's got some pretty nice wheels on it. There's a lot of stuff on here that I would have put on aftermarket, so I went with this rig as opposed to starting to buy all sorts of stuff. It came with, as you can see, the LEDs with the halos, the whole LED kit, LED fogs. I added a Bantam Jeep Festival thing. I've been going there for 6 years. It's got the grill inserts also, which was nice, a nice touch. It's, you know, most people buy aftermarket. So let's step inside and I'll show you what I got going on in the interior. So the interior is pretty well done in here with the Sahara. It got a lot of different packages. The one thing I did right away is I put in my new dash cam. That's a ThinkWare F800 dash cam, and it's a really nice camera. I've only had one video up there. It's called Close Call, where a guy again blew a red light, and this time I didn't hit him. I saw him coming. So I was very fortunate when it came to that. But I'll show you some of the options on this thing. Okay, there's some really neat touches on the dash when you fire this guy up. Let me try and get in here a little closer. But here's the initial startup screen, which is really kind of cool. Yeah, and you can see I've got 19,000 miles on this guy, and that's from March. So it's typical Wrangler JL, all sorts of dash controls. I'm going to kill the radio. Maybe I didn't want. But it's got the 7-inch screen here with all sorts of different options: climate control, phone apps, controls. I use Android Auto on this thing, and Waze is my navigation, so that works out pretty well. Hit the mute. And so also it's got the interior heating controls, environmental stuff, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Also it came with a tow package, so I've got all the auxiliary stuff down here on the bottom. Yeah, but by the way, I'm driving a manual. Not too many of us left, and I really enjoy that. I get total control of the car. And also it came with a garage door opener. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, there it is, garage door opener. So I went with all the creature comforts of this vehicle: 12-volt DC, media setup, media setup here, and aux buttons. It has a tow package on it also. I haven't looked into that too much, but I've got plugs in the back. I've also got a power inverter in the back, and I've also got let me step out here for a second, and hopefully you can see this. It's called my enhanced security system. And what I got is a Ronin magnetic mount holster with my Ruger Ruger LCP 380 that I carry in a pinch, which is really nice to just be able to reach down and grab that. Now, it's double stick tape, so I didn't have to drill anything, and it's holding like iron. I've had this Ruger LCP. I've had my Taurus Public Defender on there, which is a much heavier weapon, and I have yet to put my SR40, which is a more fuller frame type of handgun, but I'm sure it'll hold it. But I'm really happy with that. Okay, there's power inverter, more USB ports back here. You know, it's the engineering on this thing is just phenomenal. What they've gone between the JK and the JL, and I'm really happy with it. I mean, this guy has an all aluminum body, and I was going to install an iDrive controller, throttle controller into this thing, and decided against it because it just takes off. I mean, there's a part of the tow package, I think. There it is. Like I said, just you have to bear with me because I've got a brand new Osmo camera that I'm having to learn how to use. So there you have it. This is the Gray Ghost. You're probably wondering what's in the future for it. Well, near term, I'm going to get a set of KC highlights on the A-pillar that mount to the hinge and the cowl. Those won't be available until the end of January. And then definitely doing a CB. I looked at Quadratech. They have actually a CB bracket with no drilling for a full-size chassis for my Cobra WX 29, because I have a couple of those, and I want to get back into using full chassis radios again. So stay tuned, and as I do different things to this rig, it won't be a whole lot because I got quite a few things on it as it is now, but I'll add different videos on later and show you what I'm doing. Thanks for watching.